You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we've had a lot of QB movement all of a sudden heading into final cut downs, I believe today. Today's the day, if I'm not going crazy. Final cut downs. We've got a Giants legend that just got cut about 20 minutes ago. And, of course, we've got a hardly even knew you Kenny Pickett that is now a Las Vegas Raider. We talked about yesterday, Kenny Pickett, I couldn't see him remaining QB2. All right? He just takes too many reps away from Shedeur, Sanders, and Dylan Gabriel. Right? You've already got a veteran quarterback. It's either Flacco or it's Pickett. And we know Stefanski thinks he can win games with Flacco. He's seen and he knows he's experienced wins with Flacco. I think that makes a difference. And some people are laughing because they're like, you literally got Kenny Pickett for a 5th-round pick, and then you traded him for a 5th-round pick. This is the NFL's version of money laundering at this point. But this broke late last night. Kenny Pickett to the Raiders. Of course, the Raiders lost Aiden O'Connell for what's going to be about 6 to 8 weeks, I read. I think they like Cam Miller a lot out there, but they're like, we're not ready to risk, I believe he was a 6th-round pick. He's not ready, obviously. So Brady and Spy Tech out there, Carroll, decided to find a guy with some more experience. If Kenny Pickett and Sam Howell were in a competition to see who will be traded the most times, they'd both be winning or losing. Pickett was traded for the 3rd time on Monday from the Browns to the Raiders via Adam Schefter of ESPN.com. The Browns receive a 2026 5th-round pick. Look, one of the downsides to all this is if you're a quarterback, now I don't know what system it's Chip Kelly as the offensive coordinator. I'm still not so sure that's going to work out, but okay. It's Chip Kelly that's the offensive coordinator. Man, Pickett's just flying through offensive systems. Pickett, a 1st-round pick in 2022, originally was traded by the Steelers to the Eagles, and then in March, the Eagles traded him to the Browns for quarterback Dorian Thompson-Robinson, who's now in the unemployment line, and a 5th-round pick. Howell has also been traded 3 times, from Washington to Seattle to Minnesota to Philly. Wow. We've said for months that Pickett looked to be the odd man out in Cleveland. Agreed. He literally went from being the guy to no guy. I mean, they literally got Pickett and then got 3 more quarterbacks after the fact. And again, Deshaun Watson, creepy ass, is lurking in the background in the dark shadows. Instead, they'll proceed with Flacco, Gabriel, and Sanders. I did see a depth chart this morning, and Shedeur Sanders is now your QB3 on this team. Oh, now he's going to get 5 reps of practice. He's going to get 5 whole reps of practice. Maybe. I don't even know if he'll get that much. Let's see. The starter gets probably 25. The backup might get like 8 or 10. I don't know. We'll have to see. And obviously they can do other work on the side, whatever they want to do. But this now makes a lot more sense. Okay. I don't know why they had Pickett there, because look at all the reps that both your rookie quarterbacks lost during these mini camps and training camp. Although Kenny Pickett was quote-unquote hurt pretty early on. And I said quote-unquote hurt because I kind of had my doubts from the very beginning. I kind of wonder if they shelved him and told him, we're shopping you, because he probably wasn't overly happy about going from a guy that looked like he was going to be, possibly the guy to be a no guy. So it's finally happened. Tommy Cutlets. See what I did there? He's now waived. He's now cut. Well, being waived is a form of cut. Tommy Cutlets, Tommy DeVito, hometown hero, is no longer a New York Giant. According to multiple reports, the Giants are waiving quarterback Tommy DeVito on Tuesday. DeVito was the only holdover from last season in the team's quarterback room, and they are set to move forward with Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and Jaxson Dart. He looked, I'm going to tell you, Tommy DeVito looked good in the preseason. Yeah, he did. And Chris Sims, who's obviously pretty tied with that organization, because, I mean, his dad is around that organization like all the time because, Phil's a legend. He's a Giants legend. And it's the understanding that Tommy DeVito has gotten much better, actually. And believe it or not, they probably had to think this over. I know there was some murmuring, some floating arounds out there that they might actually consider cutting Russell Wilson, and then start Dart, have Jameis as a backup, and keep DeVito. But obviously, they're going to stick to their guns. They're going Russell, Jaxson, Jameis, Winston. I guess maybe they're going to have Winston as QB2 for now. I think Jaxson Dart starts awfully soon. He looks good. He really does. Yeah, this picture just came out the other day. This was from the preseason game. A lot of people had a lot of fun. They really broke up the three amigos. Shaking my head. Yeah. End of an Italian era. Obviously, there are now mob hits ordered on the New York Giants organization. The Mafia is probably like, you know what? We want to move Jimmy Hoffa. We want to move Jimmy Hoffa. I'm going to need you. Go dig up this. Go dig that. We're going to bury him somewhere. We're going to put him somewhere else. Oh, no. Yeah, Tony Soprano. A lot of Sopranos action. There's some good fellas. Tommy's a good kid. That's unfortunate. Move for the Giants organization. I don't know. Forget about it. I can't do it. I'm too redneck. I can't do it. Giants just released their best quarterback. That's why the franchise is always trash. The legend, God, his agent. So good. On the phone with the Patriots. Yeah. Look, if Mac Jones wasn't the backup in San Francisco, I'd be like, can we get Tommy DeVito on line one? Can we do that, Kyle Shanahan? The Mafia won't like this. I agree. The Jets should pick him up. It would drive the Giants fan base crazy. There's the Patriots right there. Should have gotten rid of Wilson instead. I think there's a few Giants fans that feel that way. I think a lot of people are kind of looking in the direction of the Patriots. There was some fire around that the end of last week. If Tommy DeVito was to get cut, the Patriots may jump in on that pretty quickly. And of course, that's kind of a rivalry, because of the two Super Bowls. Even though they're in separate conferences, blah, 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 right? He's going to catch on somewhere. This ain't a kid that's going to be out of the league. He's looked too good, and Colts, if I'm the Colts, in my quarterback situation, because I'm shopping Anthony Richardson, I'm doing it Giant style. Daniel Jones and Tommy Cutlets. The Midwest version, the Midwest years. Reunite. Daniel Jones look over his shoulder. Mother bleeper. Tommy DeVito again. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.